Just moved into my new place, and this scared the heck out of me. My power went out again. Why are you in Michael's house? Tapping on the glass at the boy aquarium. Hey, does it hurt to get a tattoo? Depends on the area. I'm from Oklahoma. My wife asked me to get one of those drinks with her name on it. I bought her a can of Monster. That's how the fight started. Working on some hashtag raps. Rap battle ideas. Yo, I spit bars. They go so hard. They go so fast. They are like cars. The drowning machine. I want to see if I can survive the drowning machine. Not my goat. Please let my goat be okay. Farmers, when diseases strike their livestock. My mental health and my advice to others. Me, trying to beat the "you like her" allegations in 4th grade. I don't like her. I don't like swear. These guys used to be 2 for $1. Arizona is still 99 cents. 1925 criminal's mugshot. Okay, now one where you have that fit on, please. 1950. In 2025, we will have flying cars. 2025. Nope, we have rappers which say, "Do not eat this rapper." When bro starts talking about spooky ghosts before bedtime. Free speech is when I'm winning the argument. Cancel culture is when I'm losing. Being an adult sucks. No wonder my parents used to beat the hell out of me. What if you went grocery shopping and the produce section was just missing? Because my local food hid the produce section from me. Oh, those assets straight up failed to spawn in as you entered the zone? Maybe try leaving the store and coming back in. How I imagined my grandma meeting my other grandma on my 6th birthday party. Don't settle for anything less, kings. Pennywise getting lazy. Not even a balloon anymore. They must be too expensive. My girlfriend pointed a firearm at me during an argument, and I can't stop thinking about it. When you run, and you will, don't forget to zigzag. My girlfriend shot me after I broke up with her. Did you not zigzag? Yo, I'll be pissing but wanna piss faster. So you turn on piss turbo mode. I'm sorry, it's okay. A perfect lawn is silent. A wild garden sings. I think it's actually criminal how no one mentions that glutes and hamstrings on dudes are just as important for aesthetics as they are for women. You look infinitely more athletic with big back legs. Name? I'm Eric, but I don't really see how that has anything to do with my post. This person just told me to end it, so guess what I did? Left a voicemail and shot the gun in the air and dropped the phone. Update, she called my sister crying, and yes, I'm still dead until tomorrow. This AI dinosaur coloring book I found at a thrift store. Super excited to try drink. I hope flavor tastes good. This is lies. My friend knows the manager at a local McDonald's. It turns out that the large fries are actually the same size as the small fries. There's just more of them. I hate people who spread misinformation. The vet said the anti-scratch cone would be $50. Tractor Supply had it for $19. How the memory of being healthy looks like when you're sick. I love when dudes are named Guy. Like, yeah, exactly. Can I raise you Buddy Guy? Oh yeah, you can. Great name. Y'all ever see something so Texas, you have to do a double take? I would definitely take a photo if I saw this. Probably go up and say, "Can I stroke it? Is it friendly?" Those horns are crazy. I think God's next test for me should be, can he handle a ridiculous amount of money? Remember when we used to skip classes for a nap on the bathroom floor? Nobody born in the 90s did this. We gave no damns and went to sleep at our desks in class amidst the lesson. There's a furry convention out there that's being used as a cover for the riskiest bank job in history. Takes notes. Virus enters my body. My immune system. Either the invader leaves or we all leave. When your logic actually makes sense, but everyone else is too careless to understand it. So they decide to make you look like the stupid one. I dropped my phone in the shower and the water opened up Instagram and changed my pronouns. Isekai title. What old person thing do you do? Run around early as hell before the idiots wake up. Me explaining to my wife that we didn't save $100 on a $300 purchase that we didn't need. The picture of Dorian Gray. I don't know. I haven't read the book. This is nuts. This is a jailbroken iPhone from 2010. 1,200 calories versus 3 pounds of salt. How popular guys look at you when you do literally anything. My close friend sent over some cookies he baked with a note. How sweet. Open, close. My dad said, "Hold on, let me get my pasta shirt," and came back wearing this. I found an unseasoned Sour Patch Kid in a bag of Swedish fish. It's the same material and taste as a Swedish fish. Dang, can't believe I only get to enjoy apples for like 3 more days. Decided to include this joke in my MD grad photo shoot, and I don't regret in the least. No one is forcing you to work at that job you hate. I think you will find the threat of starvation and homelessness is fairly cohesive, even more so if you have a family. When you already used your 2 free coughs, but you feel a third one coming. My sense of humor has come to the point where I'm I'm losing my mind over a tree. They didn't talk about this on Ancient Aliens yet. This Stitch has a CPAP machine. Apparently Disney's concept of realism is having Stitch getting breathing problems at the age of 3. I asked my dad to help me replace the motherboard of my Xbox, and he just said, "Do I look like a rocket scientist?" My dad worked for NASA. It's crazy how if you get good grades, they just let you raw dog ADHD your whole life. You can get bad grades and they'll still let you do that, by the way. Chat, my mom doesn't believe me. This is Gatorade. Write a funny text for this meme. How I look at my blind girlfriend listening to her talk about her toxic exes. After changing my voice for the 3rd time this year, the past isn't even real. It's just a myth made up by big memory to sell more nostalgia. No pre-order necessary. What did you do to that man? 1 pack of noodles don't be enough, but 2 is kind of overwhelming. No, you can't hold my thing while I pee. My husband let me and I didn't realize he would start peeing right away. So I did the helicopter with it and pee went everywhere. Needless to say, I'm not allowed to hold it when he pees anymore. Imagine unmuting to say, "Nothing from my end, thanks," from here, and then you go back to sleeping. This is how I feel every day on this barren earth. Me too. I accidentally rizzed up a 50-year-old Japanese lady. Help. God gives gold only to fools. The home intruder about to be promoted to a missing person. God, weeping. Me with chains and an electric auto milker. 1 p.m. I'm gonna save the other half of this burrito for later. 1:07. Time to finish that burrito. Can't pass up on a deal. $68 in delivery fees. A $5 coupon on DoorDash. How guys feel saying, 9:15. Ryan Gosling on memes made about him. Losers and virgins make them. None of these guys know I have schizophrenia. There are 2 types of tradesmen in the world. The ones who are organized and the ones who are normal. Sweet mother of Jupiter. This takes a lot of skill. How dudes felt leaving the group chat for attention after the slightest disagreement. Something about this destination feels fantastic. Humans saw this and decided grades determine your life. They made Bluetooth out of this. Ketchup or mayo? I like to call my boyfriend my older brother and pretend we are in an incestuous relationship with a large age gap. Okay, but why? This doesn't even seem fun. Just moved into my new house and my neighbors all looked shocked. Get infinity battery on your Switch too with this one simple trick. People will be like, "I'm bored." Meanwhile, there's baking soda and vinegar in the cupboard. Make a volcano, dude. This is 90 pounds of cheese. The average American eats this much cheese every day. Let that sink in. Damn, you guys be eating cheese. Returning from a good trip and realizing it's just a memory now. Wild. I kind of get him though. I like to cheat with fat, emo women. I don't like cheaters. I don't get it. No. Never lose hope. I found my dad who had lost his internet connection for 11 years. Using the locks as a scarf is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. If DoorDash had a button that delivered the driver an electric shock for no benefit, I think probably 60% of users would press it. Just scrolled for 30 minutes on the toilet, forgetting I was at work. It was extremely windy last night, and my boyfriend couldn't sleep, and I woke up to find him on the Wikipedia page for wind. I got banned from the dog park because my dog wouldn't stop absorbing the life essence from the other dogs and leaving the emptied husks lying around. That dog has a powerful mystical aura. College is overrated. I'm gonna do dropstep in the Skeptometric. Just saw the Portland final boss. I put a sticker on my laptop once, and I was okay. Like, that's pushing it. When you accidentally touched the spaghetti noodle of instant circular acceleration. Went into Domino's and said, "Pizza, pizza." They shot me in the chest with a rifle. I'd be like, "Babe, I need to play this video game really quick for 5 hours. Let's see how super he really is." Super Grok. Build GTA 7 using JavaScript. Don't make any mistakes. LMAO has survived and even thrived over the years, but its cousin, Rolf, has faded into indignity. The cruelty of fate. I'm not arguing with fast eaters anymore. You get the ball. Worms unanimously deciding to make their way to the concrete when it rains, so they can all die in the morning for no reason. Stayed in the bathroom long enough for a shift change. Creative text. Write a short story about redemption. Therapy chatbot tells recovering drug addict to have a little drug as a treat. This is why AI should not be therapists. Want another beef jerky coupon, beautiful? Every girl needs to hear this. Hey, beautiful, check your email for a beef jerky coupon. Whoever invented marriage was creepy as hell. Like, I love you so much, I'm gonna get the government involved so you can't leave me. I woke up in a cold sweat last night to create this content. I present the email sign-off alignment. My favorite is thanks. It's just easy. Mum, hello goth girl, my son doesn't want to eat his soup. No. I don't mind pulling your cart. I've been trying to get to the carrot, so I'm headed in that direction anyway. I've been eating much better lately. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid junk food. Hey, here's my amazing advice for dieting, okay? Just eat whole foods. I've accidentally sent my mum a picture of my bobs, so I followed up with a medical question and booked a mammogram. I tried that excuse with my dad and a picture of my pee-pee, but he asked why I was... Okay, I can't read that. How bro looks at me after we avoided an accident that would have killed us both. He's like, yeah, you're lucky I'm driving. I saved us. You also got us into that mess. Stupid machine. Start typing item name, then select picture. Tater. Not, it's called a potato. Danny told his parents, I'm going to eat cookie now, in his made up language. Cookie meant lethal quantities of black tar hair. Are you serious? Gaslighting me doesn't work because I already don't trust my memory and I don't care what actually happened. I made an oil painting in appreciation of all the cheese goblins in my family. It's called Get Your Own Cheese. Good to see it's keeping up with the times. The game of life, quarter life crisis, now with crippling debt. Turn off your AC. How about you turn off Times Square if you care about the power grid so much? When me and bro are an unstoppable duo, we are very stupid. US states, but with natural geographical borders. It's not called sped up or TikTok version. It's called Nightcore, and you put an anime girl on the thumbnail. When I barely beat bro in a 1v1 and he's talking about a rematch. Whenever I have an art block, I just do this. If I had a girlfriend, I would let her take as many sips as she wanted from my Taco Bell Barger Blast soda, even though I would really prefer to drink it all myself. How it feels hyping up bro's trash gameplay so he doesn't rage quit. Millennials use lol, like stop at the end of a telegram. Lol. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Puts my forehead close so he can kiss it. 5-year-old me, playing Angry Birds on my dad's phone, but Tom Work is calling him. Sharpening a pencil at the bin was the childhood equivalent of taking a cigarette break. Girls will be afraid of spiders, but will cut off an 18-wheeler. Switch to finally worth it. Me, after finding out the book I've been waiting to read for weeks is in third person. It takes you weeks to find out what a book is like inside it. I thought they were joking when they said kids these days have trouble reading in third person. Guys read this and they try to apply them laws during their McDonald's shift. How I act when people keep throwing the F slur, J slur, or C slur towards me. Screw ChatGPT. Wikipedia is my ride or die. If I'm gonna be misinformed, I want to be misinformed by the people. How it feels to be a sensitive young man with love in your heart. Like, how dare you have feelings. POV, the doctor's checking up on me in silly jail. I've completely lost it. PlayStation. I'd get this. Top 5 things I'ma do when I get rich. 1. Letting the money change me. 2. Switching up on my day ones. 3. Forgetting where I came from. 4. Ignoring my loved ones. 5. Ignore system injustice. When you're horsing around with your dad and win only to realize you aren't getting stronger than your dad, he's getting weaker. The urge to say, so you hate me, when I don't get my own way. Dads on a Saturday morning, when you tell them you don't want to work unpaid labor for 8 hours in 95-degree weather. Are your bobs natural? No, they're actually supernatural and full of ghosts. That's why they're so big. At bedtime, the 8-year-old told me his teacher said, think of your mind like a pond full of fish and each fish is a feeling. Try to be the pond, not the fish. And all I can say is primary school has significantly improved. An iconic British icon lost to Ozempic. Me riding into the sunset after the genie misunderstood my wish. We came in a full circle now. Why didn't they just make a bridge here? It would be so much quicker to go from Chicago to Detroit. That's like connecting Gotham City to another Gotham City. Doing the deed is cool, but have you ever heard the laugh of someone you love and felt like your entire heart was sent to heaven and back? What drug has 0 consequences? What drug can I do every day? Feels euphoric, no tolerance. I can look normal on, not addictive, isn't neurotoxic, legal, cheap, and a cheat code to life. Strawberry. Device means gadget that is large. Gizmo means gadget that is small. Doohickey means gadget with an unclear mechanism of operation. Good reasons to get stronger. Lift girlfriend. Lift wife. Protect women. Intimidate men. See, this is healthy masculinity. No, it's not. This is me being a lesbian. I forgot I added this and remembered the hard way. 1 in 100,000 chance for withered foxy jump scare every second. The furniture that my grandmother left me. The furniture I'm going to leave to my grandkids. I'm not paying back my student loans. They need to learn financial responsibility. Who the hell lends 50k to an 18-year-old with no job? Fun having an NBA finals where driving to each city for the games is a legitimate possibility. People from the middle of USA are insane. They think everything is driving distance. Told my boyfriend I wanted a cute sweatshirt and he comes home with this. Undiagnosed, but everyone's pretty sure. Women get bored with Leonardo DiCaprio about when they hit their mid-20s. Is an objectively funnier explanation. Eggs and bacon. Her artistry and talent. Crazy. I hate when I'm joking having people correct me. I know J. Cole's name ain't really Jermaine Coleslaw. I think people who always want to correct you are just awful to be around, and I don't like people like that.
Actually, you're wrong.
Therapist. White Tyson can't hurt you. He doesn't exist. Well, he does now with AI. Watching a 2-hour movie. 7 hours of watching bro play some game you've seen him play 73 times before on share screen. The baby scrolled up on the phone while she's getting cradled. It's like, dude, look after the baby, okay? Just walk past a man with a cigarette dangling from his lips in a hoodie that had, "I love concrete" written on it. Having a cat is great. If you make the right sound, a cool little guy comes out from an unexpected location. Why is he pouting? What's his problem? Kind of bringing down the vibe. No one. Humans for some reason. Mold genitalia, also known as mushrooms. When I was 16, I really liked this 20-year-old I was hanging out with. So I told him. He said, "What? You're a baby." And that's how everyone should react when a minor hits on them. It always baffles me how when a lot of these creators turn out to be really, really horrible people, they just go so edgy, and that's who their new audience is. It's crazy. It's like, you caught me.